I grew up in very humble beginnings in South Central, real hard part of LA. I think as a kid we didn't really know it. My mother always provided for us, so didn't know I was poor. I knew we didn't have some of the fancy stuff, but I never knew we were poor. She made us, I guess, realize that as long as you had what you needed. I remember that growing up. She just has that spirit that no matter what, there's a good side to everything, and I've always kept that in my life. Remembering having to be the protector, you know, I always had to grow up really fast. All of a sudden, you got a 6th grade, 7th grade aged kid now having to be the man of the household. Because we didn't live in the best neighborhood, having some of the things happen around you made me mature a little faster too. Wanting to always do better, and I don't know necessarily what better means, but just I knew my situation. We were happy, but we could have something else, or we could have something different. We didn't have to be, you know, in a neighborhood where we had to, you know, watch over our shoulder every second, you know. So I knew there was something better out there. So I think that gave me a drive to want to see what that was. Basketball, and to say basketball, I mean officiating basketball. I played basketball, and it made me feel good. But I think as a referee, I really enjoy it. I really like all the elements of the game. I like the travels that are called, the travels that are not called, dealing with the coaches. My personality is kind of made for being a referee. In tough situations, I'm able to say things to coaches that, you know, I don't even know where they come from. I think it just comes from just wanting things to be okay. There's always a brighter side. It's not that bad. And being able to give coaches that feeling that we're doing the best we can, and we're not going to cheat you, and it's going to be okay. That's just one play. But there are those games when both teams are at the end of the season, and it's a little more riding on this. They're both trying to get into the playoffs. It means a lot to them. The bodies are a little beaten up from the season. The coaches are a little, you know, more uptight. They're worried about their jobs and, you know, all those things. You have those kinds of games. It gives me, you know, a little nervous tummy about my calls are that much more important tonight.
First personal third team foul.
And when you have a good game that goes down to the wire, I go home at night and my wife is just like, I don't know what that basketball does to you, but you are like you're lit up when you come home. And she's right. I notice when I have a basketball game, if I go, and I don't care if it's, you know, junior high school kids, girls, to the pro-am at the Drew League in the summer. Professional players, it all makes me feel that way. I really just like being around all of it, you know, and the people that I come in touch with, the people that I've met over the years through basketball, it's priceless. I am just like you.